Hey gorgeous, welcome to Eringy. I'm Erin. Now if you are feeling a little frazzled, feeling like you're just not quite grounded, just not really sort of fully present in this moment, then you are going to love this sequence. Going to get into the feet, the legs, our hips, all those good places that really help us to find stability and to help pave a solid foundation so we can enjoy our day in the present moment. So roll out your mats, let's get started. All right, gorgeous. Come to the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart. Point those toes forward. Take some breaths. Let yourself arrive here. Beautiful, beautiful time to get yourself grounded. So you might like to sort of press through all four corners of your feet to really feel like you are truly present here. Roll those shoulders up and over, opening the chest. Open those palms, face them forward. Extend through the crown. Using your breath, keep those in-breaths and out-breaths nice and even. Just feeling very, very grounded. Completely here, nowhere else, just completely here on your mat right now. On your next inhale, sweep your arms out and up overhead. And exhale, hinge at the hips, let that chest fall down. Bend your knees nice and generous here as you come into your forward fold, Uttanasana. And you might like to just gently pedal out, not just your feet, but your knees just here. Pedal those out a little bit. Drop that crown if you can. Awesome. Now take a deep inhale, lift up halfway, Adho Uttanasana. Extend the spine, extend the crown, look down, keep that chest parallel to the floor. Exhale, melt down once more. Coming back up nice and slowly. Big breath in, sweep those arms out and up, bend those knees and straighten them as you come up. And exhale, palms together. Draw a line down as you meet your hands to your heart center. Let's do that once more. Inhale. Arms all the way up, pressing those arms, reaching nice and high up towards the sky. Fingertips beaming up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at those hips. Crown comes down. Halfway lift. Breathe. Extend that spine, draw those shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend those knees, push down through all four corners of your feet as you come back up. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. From here, going to heel toe your feet out as wide as your mat and try not to fall backwards as you do that. Okay, so heel toe those feet on the outer edge of your mat. Take your arms out to a T. Bend those elbows and bring your hands to the back of your head. Now you're not pressing your head forward here. Just keep a nice straight line all the way from your tailbone up through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, we're going to forward fold at the hips again.
Just a wide forward fold. Keep those feet grounded through the floor here. Extend your neck, draw those shoulders away, let it relax. And from here, you're going to do what's called pendulum. And it's very simple. It's very much like a pendulum, so you can sort of see where it gets its name from. You're going to move your forehead over towards your left knee and then over to the right. So you're just transferring your weight over from one side of the body to the other. Now, if you might want to add just a micro bend to the knees here, just so that you're not adding too much pressure on the muscles there. Remember to keep breathing. Relax the upper body. All the work is happening in those glutes, the inner thighs, drawing those kneecaps up just a little bit. On your next inhale, come back to center. Drop your hands down to the mat. Look forward just a little bit and start to heel toe your feet back so that they're back to being hip distance apart. Into your forward fold, bend those knees. Inhale, sweep those arms out and forwards as you come into chair pose. So to do the chair pose, just imagine that you are sitting down on an invisible chair or a stool here, and it's just drawing those butt cheeks. Draw them down, draw the glutes down. Extend through the hands. Imagine energy pulsating out through those fingertips. Find your balance here, find stability. Firm down through those feet. Remember to breathe. Inhale, interlace the fingers. Press those palms through and out. So you're pressing them away from something, sending those hips down as you come into bear pose. This can be a little bit challenging, so just see how far you can go. Extending out, bring length to that spine. This is good on the shoulders. You have got this. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your right foot back. Land so that the toes are facing 45 degrees behind you. Front foot stays facing the short edge of the mat. You're going to come into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So from here, you're going to sweep the arms up and over, open up the chest, open up the trunk of the body, grounding down through those legs. Just check the foundation that you've set up here. So those heels, just have a look and see if they're in line with one another. The front knee should still be able to see your toes. So if you can't see your toes, you might need to heel toe your front foot forward a little bit. Okay? So we're going to press down, engage the glutes, gaze over your left hand, and breathe. This is such a powerful, powerful pose. Just become aware of how stable your body feels right now. Inhale, straighten that front leg and start to walk that back leg towards your left just a little bit. Just kind of close the gap a little bit between the legs. Inhale, send that trunk over to the left, and exhale,
right arm comes up towards the sky. Left arm comes down towards your ankle. Now, if it's a little bit tricky to bring your hand down, feel free to grab a block here and take it on the outside edge of your left foot, and you can just press your palm down on the highest setting of that block, just to bring the ground a little bit closer to your hand if that's more comfortable. You might like to look at your thumb if that's good, or keep your gaze forward. Just really opening up that trunk and feeling that sense of groundedness through your feet, but also feeling that groundedness through your entire body. So inhale, reverse that triangle, come back up, keep those legs straight. Right arm comes down onto the right leg, left arm comes overhead. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, going to windmill our hands all the way over to the left leg here. It's a nice intense side stretch. And again, you can bring your blocks, 2 blocks on either side of the front foot if that's more comfortable for you. So just sort of stay here for a moment. If you want to advance this pose even more, take your arms behind your back, bring them into prayer position, so palms together. Turn those fingers up towards the crown of the head, and then open up the chest that way. So you flare those elbows out a little bit. It's a really good shoulder opener here. Try and sink down into the hip crease of the left. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release those hands down. Start to walk those hands over to the long side of your mat. Turn that left foot so that the toes are facing forward. Just have a nice little bend here, or a stretch rather. Let the crown drop towards the floor. Relax the shoulders. And keep walking over to the right. Pivot that right foot over so that the toes are now facing the short edge of the mat. And the same goes with the back leg. So bring a bend in the front leg and sweep the back leg up so that you are now at the top of the other side of your mat. Forward fold here. Just hang out here for a moment. Might like to pendulum it a little bit without using your hands or your arms like we did before. Really rooting down through those 4 corners of the feet, just really finding that groundedness, that sense of stability here. So just check where your feet are, ensure that they're hip distance apart. You might just need to correct that a little bit. Inhale, pardon me, come into chair pose again. Take a seat, arms coming up. Sort of send those hips down and back into that chair. Breathing deeply. Inhale, interlace those fingers. Press those palms away from the crown of your head and sink even deeper down if you can. Drop into those thighs. Let those hips have a nice crease on either side. Extend that crown. Look down into our bear pose. Imagine pressing away anything that just doesn't make you feel grounded. Push that away. Stress, overwhelm, worry, all of that. Just push it away. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take the left leg, send that back. Coming into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So pivot that back foot so it's nice and flat, 45 degrees, pointing that way. Bend that right leg forward. Sweep the arms up overhead.
Open up the trunk of the body, and here we land. Here we land into Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing. Just check in with the location of the heels. Make sure they're nice in line with each other. Try not to flare out that front knee. Ensure that it is also pointing forward. Same direction as the front foot, front toes. Looking over your right fingertips. Feel that sense of support. Try not to round through your spine too much. Sort of point that tailbone out just a little bit so that you're not kind of compressing down into those hip creases. Inhale, straighten that front leg. And exhale, just heel toe that back foot forward just so you're closing that gap. Inhale, just lean over to the right. Over to the right. Exhale, come into your triangle pose. Left arm comes up and right hand can rest on the ankle, or again, grab that block. Bring the ground closer to you if that's better, if that's a bit more comfortable. Just find that stability, find length, sort of engage the front kneecap, but also ground down through the back of the back leg, through those feet, or the back foot. Gaze up to the thumb, or gaze forward if that's more comfortable for the neck. And breathe, open up that chest. Be mindful of sort of shouldering down. Move those shoulders, snug those shoulder blades behind you. And opening up. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Legs still straight. Arms going the other way. Exhale, windmill those arms down for your intense side stretch, which I know that you're going to enjoy this one. Again, like last time, if you want to increase the shoulder stretch for this, take your arms behind your back, put those hands together into prayer position, turn those fingers up so that they're now facing up toward the crown of the head, flare out those elbows, open up that chest, looking down towards the toes. Find length in the spine. Inhale, release those hands. Bend that front leg. Pivot that back leg and bring it up to the top of the mat into your forward fold. Bend the knees. Let the crown of the head drop. Sway from side to side. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Just let them go because you're still very much stable here. Those legs, the ankles, the feet, they really make sure that you remain grounded here, fully present. This is all root chakra stuff, isn't it? Inhale, sweep the arms out and forwards as you come into your chair pose. Sink the hips down. This is our last one. Really activate the glutes here. Activate the thighs. Inhale, bring your hands to prayer position near the heart. Exhale, begin to twist over to the right. I'm having a really good day with right and left today, aren't I? Twist over to the right. So hook your left elbow on the outside of the right leg, near the right knee. Open up through the shoulders here. Sort of spread open those ribs. This is a really beautiful side stretch. Inhale, come back to center. Take it over to the left. Drawing those shoulder blades together so you can open up the left shoulder here. Inhale back to center. Let it drop back into our forward fold, and we're going to come slowly up, vertebrae by vertebrae, rooting down through our feet once again. Inhale, take those hands behind you, interlace the fingers, and just send those knuckles down toward the mat as you open up that chest and look up. Exhale, release. Bring those palms open to your sides and close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. And then move your awareness down to those feet. Those beautiful, beautiful feet to help you stay grounded throughout the day. Tuck your tailbone in just a little bit. Bring length to the spine, draw the shoulders down. And imagine beautiful grounding red energy coming from the center of the earth, traveling up through your feet, up through the legs, the hips, the trunk of your body, all the way out through and out the crown of the head, grounding you into this moment, helping you to stay fully present. Bring your hands to your heart space in prayer position. Bow your head down. Thank you for showing up today on your mat, taking the time to get yourself grounded and present, because the best things happen when you are fully here in this moment. Sending you a lot of love. Namaste.